Okay, welcome back full to this end of the season special of West Ham United Directors Challenge. We have Sunderland, who are sitting bottom of the league to finish off our season, and then we'll take a look at the team screens. Who's played well, who's not played well, who do we want the Director of Football to get rid of, and who do we want him to keep. So, let's get into the game. As you can see, we beat Crystal Palace. Game I just played off screen, 2-0, easy win. Not a challenge at all. Don't know why we couldn't play that more often. But we are going to Sunderland, who are away. Let's just have a quick look at the Premier League. Sunderland, who have lost 23 of their 37 games. Ouch. What have we got on here? Oh, this is quite cool. Payet and Zaha, the second and third highest assist makers in the league. Payet second in players of the match. Oh, no one else on there though. Buggers. So, we have got 48 points. With one game to go, we need a win. Oh, a win will give us enough points to get above Newcastle and Southampton if they both lose. So who are they playing? Who do I find who they're playing? Schedule. Oh, they're playing each other. Oh, that's poetic. So Newcastle and Southampton play each other. A draw. Oh no. Oh God. A draw is what we need, and then we will hopefully beat Newcastle on goal difference. If Southampton win, they're 2 goals above, so we need to score 2 more goals than them to get that 8th position. And we're only fighting for 8th because there might be a hope that we get something else. But we'll keep an eye on that then as we get into this last game. Let's have a look at the team we're going for. Had a couple of injuries, so we've made some changes. So we are lining up with Adrian in the goal, Cresswell at left back, Ogbon and Reed in the middle, Byram at right back. Where's Reed? Is Reed injured? Oh no, Reed's on. Oh, Oxford got injured at the end of the season, really helpfully. Onamar and Hughes in the centre. Ayew, Ceballos, Zaha, and then Welbeck up top. Ceballos coming in for Mr. Payet, who just picked up a little injury right at the end of the season there. But we thought we'd play Ceballos. Let's see what it is. We're going to play the home formation because Southampton are bottom. So we're going to hopefully get an away win. Oh, I remember playing these guys. Jordan Pickford's not too bad, is he? And Dong always causes a bit of problems for us. Let's close him down. The rest of them, I haven't got a clue. Assertive. Pick up where you left off last time. We'll start on standard. Okay, first highlight. Big cross into the box. Oh, Reed makes the second ball, but it looks like Southampton are going to, Sunderland, so we're going to try and counter us here. Cresswell cuts that out. Lovely job. We've just shot. So I've just switched to control as well. Oh my God. Bobby Wood scores for Sunderland. They go 1-0 up with their first shot on time. Is it old Adrian letting in the first goal of the game? Bobby Wood gets away from his marker there and just hammers it past Adrian, who I feel should have done better. Who's that? Reed should have done better there as well. Okay, corner to West Ham. Comes to nothing. Hughes picks up the ball right out to Byron. Reed, Ceballos, Ayew uses Cresswell. Can he put the ball across the box? He can. Oh God! How did we not put something on it? Put that in there. This is not looking good for us, is it? They are countering. Bobby Wood again. Here he comes. Plays the ball out to Kone. Hits the byline. Oh my God, we're 2-0 down to the team at bottom. They've had 2 shots and scored 2 goals. Let's rethink this, shall we? Because this is not going well. Not one bit. We'll go to the away formation. What a way to end the season. Absolute tosh. What happened here? That's bloody Ogbonna. Ogbona's a pain in the... As they come forward again. Big ball in. Barini. Byron clears. What are we doing? Just absolute spineless performance out here. Gosling on the ball. Into Ndong. He runs round all of the defenders. Gets a shot. Well. Half time. We're 2-0 down against the team that's bottom. What is going on, boys? We've really tailed off at the end of this season here. Nothing to play for. Oh God, I could see that was going in. 3-0. You know what? I thought I'd bring this game because I thought we'd get a nice win. A nice 3 or 4-0, and then we could talk about how good some of our players are and how crap they are. That's Bonner again, isn't it? What's he doing? Hands on his face, uses his belly to put it into the goal. This is dreadful. It's right, Sarko's coming on. El Ghazi's coming on. How is Bonner not playing worse? I haven't got any defenders. Arnold's playing crap as well. I've got no one else to bring off. It's just embarrassing. Oh. Wow. Another highlight to Sunderland here. As Ndong comes forward. We've not had a shot on target. 70 minutes in. Cresswell's playing at a 5.8. What an absolute diamond he is. They've gone super defensive. We've got 2 minutes left. What's the point? Jesus, don't let another one in. 3-0. Ugh. Wow. We're not going to get anything now, are we? They've gone to a defensive bloody 6 at the back. Pickford makes a save. Oh, where did we get 4 shots on target from? Oh, Bonner, you absolute peach. 90th minute, giving away another free kick. Hits the wall. Nelson fluffs the second shot. Stats-wise, we've been very, very even. Yet they scored every single one of their shots on target. Disappointing is... What a way to end the season. Oh, we didn't even need to look at that game, did we? That Newcastle Southampton one. We were so... Well. That match wraps up the Premier League for another year. That was crap. So I will just get through these new items and I'll see you for the team analysis section of this video, which hopefully will be much better than that performance. Okay, so here we are. Team analysis for the season that has just finished. We're doing it on the 1st of June because we've already got some people kicking off about wanting to leave. So let's get our shop in order. Who do you want to stay? Who do you want to go? Starting, of course, with the lovely Adrian, 32 years old now. And worth. He still says he's a quality player, but I'm not so sure. Look at that 12 handling. He's got some 16s and stuff in there. Could be better in my opinion, but let's have a look at his stats. Again, the only one that we've played. Oh, sorry about that. He has conceded 79 goals. That's not a good ratio, is it? 73% of his shots he has saved, but I think he parries a lot of them because that is not a lot of... That's quite a lot of goals conceded. 79. So in his Premier League, he let a goal. 64 goals in 38 games. Not good at all. Has to give... I mean, some of it we can blame defence on, and we'll have a look at defence, but not good from the goalie there. Pass rate, not too bad. Since we set him on to short passing after the first season, I think it was, he's been not too bad there, but... we would love to get a better goalie. Hoping that the Director of Football goes out and sorts that one out for us. Right, defenders. We know this has been the problem area for us. We will be using the my squad views that I've used in every one of these episodes. They are... sorry, I've got to move. Sorry, my foot got stuck on my cable. Yeah, these are the views that we have got on Steam Workshop, so you should be able to go and search them and find them. There's also a little video in the tactics, my little tactics playlist, which tells you why I go about this and how to go about it. Just an idea of what we do. If you are interested, so let's have a look. Who's played the most games? Aaron Cresswell up there, Winston Reid, 40 odd games each, Sam Byram not far behind. Mistakes leading to goals, 6 from Winston Reid. See, I thought Bonner was the problem, but that's not good. None coming from Oxford, with 34 games played. Solid little player. Still building up stats-wise, not great. Marking great. Tackling and heading needs improving, but good strength, good stamina, good determination, good positioning. All good mental stats for a centre-back. That's a problem. 6 goals conceded with Reed's making mistakes. 2 from Ogbonna. There are big centre-backs. Overall mistakes, Aaron Cresswell up there. Reed up there. Cresswell, I think, probably had one of his last seasons now. I'd like to bring someone else in. Oxford on 58. A good drop from Winston Reed, who's supposed to be out and out our best defender. So, very interesting there. Interceptions. Ogbonna used to be up there. Winston Reed makes a lot of interceptions. It's good to see. A lot more than doing Oxford. Okay. But nothing. It'll be interesting to see why he makes him interceptions. More interceptions than Oxford does. Maybe he's playing as that forward defender. Tackles completed ratio. Winston Reed up 80%. Ogbonna 80%. Oxford 79%. Great to see from central defenders. Where we got our right backs. Oh god, 58% for Byram. His tackling's crap, innit? 12. It's not too bad. He will have a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Competition at right back. Now we've got James Bree in here at the moment. There's a couple of others right backs. All will be pushing for that right back position. So Byram may not be the first choice next year. Does make a fair few mistakes. Didn't have such a good season as he did last time. So we will be looking at his position as well. We need to make changes at that back because we have leaked too many goals this time. This game, sorry. Tackles per game. Oh, that's not interesting. Cresswell's up there. Yellow cards. Cresswell, Reed, not too bad. Reds didn't really have too many problems there. Key headers. Winston Reed, Reece Oxford up there. Ogbonna in second. Ogbonna, I didn't realise he played so little games actually. He should, I think he'll probably be on his way out. Maybe Ogbonna on his way out will enable the director of football to bring in another centre back. We will also be looking at Reece Burke, who is starts the game with really good potential in a youth team alongside Oxford. So maybe he might come in as the third choice and we give him a couple of games. Depending on if his potential is still high. If not, then maybe not. Headers 1 per 90 minutes. Reed and Ogbonna up there. Oxford not far behind. Header 1 percentage. Oh, Matillo right up there. That's not too bad. So it could be higher in the 80s, but with corners and stuff, it's not too bad. Okay, key passes. 11 from Cresswell. Only 8 from Byram. It's good to see from Cresswell. They did play the most games. Good to see them making passes. Oxford getting 3. He does play a lot of long balls. He does like him. I think he got an assist, possibly. James Bree got a couple out on his loan. Pass completion ratio. Matillo up there above Byram. 78%. Matillo didn't even play the 11 games, but that's good to see. Cross completion. James Bree. Ooh. 15%. Or 14%, sorry. 15 games. So he didn't have a bad season, did he? We kept getting news stories saying he was too good for Barnsley. Valued at 9 million. He could well be stepping into that right back position. 13, decent across the board stats. Good stamina. Where is Byron? Byron. Oh, they're very, very similar. This could be very interesting. New right back for next season, possibly. Dribbles per game. Matillo up there. Matillo, we definitely need to be able to play that left back position because otherwise he's definitely not getting in. Okay, so that's the defenders. Matillo, we know we need him to play at left back. He'll probably take over from Cresswell this season. Byram may well lose his position to Bree. Oxford's going to definitely start. Ogbonna possibly out the door. Reed, we'll see, making a lot of mistakes, even though he is technically our strongest defender. Good stats he has still got, but we will see. Maybe looking for a new centre back to really shore up that defence, give us some security that we didn't have this year. So that's what we'll do with the defenders. Let's move on to the midfielders, that midfield 2 partnership. Who have we got in here? So we'll also the wingers will cover as part of the strikers and wingers view, and probably the attacking midfield as well. We'll double them up. Some of the stats are the same, some of the stats are different. So we shall have a see. So let's have a look at apps. Wilfried Zaha playing the most games there. Onomar close behind. Are you not far off? Are you didn't have as many games? I suppose African Cup of Nations takes him out. So let's look at goals. Are you and Zaha with the most goals there? El Ghazi with 8. Good to see. El Ghazi's one of the guys that's put in a transfer request saying he wants to go. I'm unsure. I kind of wouldn't mind if he did. We'll see. If we get a good bid for him, the director of football will just let him go anyway. Ceballos up there with 5 goals. It's pretty good considering he was following in. Where's... Oh. Because this is the midfield centre. Payet doesn't appear in here until we put the midfield centre in. So Ceballos, nice to see him get some goals. Anoma with 2 goals. Assist-wise, Zaha and Anoma up there. Anoma. So that means Ayew had a crap assist season. So Zaha bringing a lot of the assists. El Ghazi down with 3 as well. That's where Zaha's real. Look at that, 10 goals, 13 assists. Consistently been, since he's been brought in, been doing the business for us. Byron on 5. That's a good thing to see for the right back. It's a plus, that's a tick in his box. Are you El Ghazi? Okay. Zaha and El Ghazi assist per 9 minutes. Probably they're both good right mids. Key passes. Zaha, Anoma, Ayew, and then it drops right off. So Will Hughes must have been truly defending then. 6 key passes. Mosquera and Hughes kind of shared that secondary role. Nothing in the attacking section, nothing really in the key passes. So let's see what they've got. So what was this? Passes completed per 90 minutes. Ceballos, Anoma, Hughes. Pass completion. Will Hughes, 89%. That's good. Looks like he's playing safe passes though. If he's got no key passes, or only 5. Mosquera then right behind him. Anoma, Ceballos. Great to see. Those guys that play in that central midfield position are the ones that are not giving the ball away. Cross completion. Mark Noble up there. Let's ignore that one. James Bree coming up with the highest cross. 8 crosses completed, 14%. Byram's second. Oh, Byram's really kicking in now, isn't he? Zaha in 3rd. El Ghazi 4th. Anoma, Ayew down here. Dribbles per game. Zaha, we know that. Well, Will Hughes does like to run with the ball. Key tackles. Hughes, I expect to see Hughes higher. Kind of feels like he's not doing much in that role, doesn't it? Interceptions. Neymar making the interceptions as well. Hughes up there with 267, so he is kicking in with some interceptions. And tackles. Okay. So it is definitely more of a defensive position, even though it's a deep line playmaker. Shots on target. Zaha, Ayew. That's the ratio we want to see. Ayew 60%, El Ghazi 60%, Ceballos 48%, and Neymar. Zaha down at 40%. Oh, goals leading mistakes. Joshua and Neymar 3. I'm sorry, mistakes leading to goals. Mistakes overall. And Neymar, didn't have a great season then, in terms of defensively. Stats are plummeting a bit as well. Need to have a check at him because he's not really improving the way we'd like. Good determination, anticipation, technique, with the rest of them dropping off. Didn't really have any problems with yellows and reds. The defensive guys always pick up a few more. Key headers, Zaha, El Ghazi, there's wingers coming in. Okay, pretty happy with the midfield, I think. Ceballos we probably want to give some more games to. I know Neymar is starting to own that role now. Mosquera and Hughes will flick between. Mosquera now going to be 31, so definitely being that part-time player. But with this, look at this vision, teamwork, first touch. He's got some good stats in there for an advanced playmaker. Not bad as a backup, I think. I think old Noble's going to leave. Mr. West Ham himself, unfortunately, just can't fit him in the team anymore. So let's have a look at the strikers and wingers. Where the sexy football's played. Attackers and attacking midfielders. So who's right? Zaha, Payet, both 41 games, and Neymar 40. Goals. Sarko up there, 17 goals. Not as prolific as he was previous seasons. Didn't play as many games though. 28 goals, 28 games, 17 goals. Pretty good. Dimitri Payet in 2nd with 13. Ayew 11, Zaha 10. That's not bad, is it? Not a lot of goals, but it's not bad. Shots on target ratio. Ayew at the top. Oh, Florin Andon not far behind. Didn't get any goals though, did he? 2 goals. Offside. So we know Sarko's going to be up there. Danny Welbeck not appearing anywhere. That's not good. Where is he on shots on targets? 52%. Assists. Dimitri Payet 16 assists. 13 goals. What a man. And how old is he now? 32. Oh, look at this. Look at those greens. So we'll see what happens with Payet. He was wanted. He's not wanted anymore. So he may hang around for another season, but 32, we should really look to try and transition him out. But he's just so damn good. Assists per 90 minutes. Payet's up there, then Zaha. Florin and Don. We need to work out what this guy's about, don't we, really? Good finishing. Not very quick. 26-year-old. Good fitness, good stamina, good determination. Makes for a good second striker, I think. Great work rate. And anticipation, bravery, determination. We might have to go to a two-striker system, depending on what happens with Payet. We'll see what happens. I do fancy a two-striker system. Safer than the one we play at the moment. Although we do get a lot of goals from Zaha and Ayew, so it's kind of like playing a three-striker system. But we'll see. We'll have that on our mind. Key pass is Payet, way ahead of anyone else, 68. That's why he's been so good. Pass completion ratio, all those guys up there. Payet's a bit further down, actually, 80% still. That's a good ratio. We don't give the ball away from passing. That's nice to see. Cross completion ratio, Saka on top, Zaha in second. It's not great from those guys though. Key tackles. We don't expect this now, do we? This is all rubbish. So yeah, do we go? So we got Florin on here. Kasper Dolberg didn't appear anywhere, but he was one with the old potential as well. Good acceleration. Could come in as a second for Ayew this season. How old are you these days? Where is Ayew? There he is. 29. Oh, there's so much green in there as well. This may be the season of transition. Danny Welbeck really is an inside forward as well. Ooh. We may have an interesting season, depending on who gets bought, on who we bring in, and who we lose. But we'll wrap that up there. That's just a nice little round out of the team. Definitely need to strengthen in defence. We'll hopefully, the director of football will bring in some defenders. We'll bring in some of the what are they called? Let me go to team selector. Some of the youth players. Let's go to Herb's team selector. All positions, right? Under 23s. Let's look at these guys. We've got Jordan Williams coming back. He's a right back as well, isn't he? He's ooh, we need some work though. Great physicals. Mentals need some working, and yeah, maybe he's not quite ready yet. Domingo Skriniar been improving and whilst out on loan. Attacking midfield centre. 2 stars, maybe not quite enough this season. Neither for Nuno. He still probably needs one more season out as a 19-year-old. Florin Andon, we know he's got good potential. Joe Powell, he's been out. Not really heard much from him, but his stats are getting there now. 20-year-old. Good left back, Vashan Newfield. Do need a left back. We're going to need to have a look at all these. Edmilson Fernandez played for a bit of a season for us, didn't he? 23 now, maybe isn't going to quite cut it. Luka Belic, not great stats wise, but always been slowly improving whilst he's been away on loan. Riesberg, here he's the defender. He might just come in and play for us now. 22-year-old, played at Hull, 7.5 million. Decent bravery, determination, strength and jumping reach. That's good base stats for a defender. Tackling, marking, heading in the low teens, but they can be improved. Might be worth keeping in. Samuelson, his potential's dropped right off. I think we might give all these guys a go at the start. Josh Cullen's been playing in the Premier League, so he's definitely worth having a look at. Good work rate, good determination, good composure, natural fitness and stamina. Playmaker, could play a second to Onoma. So I think we'll try and keep a lot of these guys in this season. See what happens there. It will be interesting, shall we say. It will be interesting. But I will leave the episode there and make sure it's not too long. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different episode, a little bit of a roundup of the team as we go into the summer of transfers, and then get ready with the schedule. I think we've got the schedules for the friendlies. Have we got our friendlies planned in already? Oh, no idea. But yeah, we'll come back for the start of the new season, hopefully with some new faces, some fresh blood to give us a challenge next year. We want to win a cup next year. I'm getting fed up of not winning stuff. But thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do smash the like button. If you are new, please do subscribe. Otherwise, I shall see you next time. have a good evening. Bye bye.